Hi everyone, this is Chris from Ace Consulting Group here, and this is the video to explain filtering in Excel. So the filter function in Excel is a really useful tool if you want to find or isolate certain things of data within a worksheet. And for those of you who have databases like this where it's extremely long and large, filtering can be a real lifesaver. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the filter function in Excel can be found in the Home tab here, and if you go all the way to the right, you should have a button that says Sort and Filter. So what you want to do is you want to highlight the data that you want to sort and filter, and in this case, this is going to be all the database information, and then click on the Sort and Filter and press Filter. So once you do that, you should see these little arrows popping up at the very top of each column, and these are the things that are going to help you filter what you want. So the first thing we can do is let's click on this one here. And what we can do is we can arrange each row. All the rows are going to stay linked together from either smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So as you can see here, we have our row ID. And at the moment it's counting up. But let's say we want to go from counting down. So let's go on the bottom just so you can see it moving to the top and that's nothing changed. So we can see here that we're at 7914, 56581, and we have all this information here. So when we go back up to the top, let me go back to the home. I'm going to click the down arrow and let's do smallest to largest. So now we can see the row ID is 8399 and it's on 59973. So now everything's sorted. And actually, comparing to before, we can see that actually before it wasn't counting down. The highest number is in fact 8,399. So if we actually wanted to count from smallest to largest, we can do that. We don't have to highlight it. And now everything's ordered from 1, 2, 3, 4, counting all the way to the 8,000 number that we saw before. But let's say we wanted to isolate and filter certain things. Let's say we wanted to only see the delivery truck shipments. So what we can do is, in the column that says ship mode, we take the down arrow, and this is the column that we're going to be using to decide what gets filtered out. And we can see all the different entries we have in this column. So we have some that are classified under delivery truck, some under express air, and regular air. So let's untick all of them, and then we just want to tick the one that we want to see. So all the delivery trucks, we're going to click that, and so it's ticked. And then we can press OK. And now we can see all the different entries in our database that only have a ship mode using delivery truck. So you can see here, just to confirm, row ID, only certain row IDs are showing. And then we can find specific things. If you want to turn it so that you can see everything again, you go back to the column and the down arrow that you've changed, and then you can choose them all. You can also overlap certain filters. So like what we did before, we only looked at the delivery truck, so I'm going to go back and change delivery truck on. And now let's say within delivery trucks, we only want to see ones going to Ontario. So I'm going to click this, unselect all, and let's only choose Ontario. So now our filtering is overlapping, so now we see only delivery truck entries that were within Ontario. And our entire list has been shortened from roughly 8,000 something entries, and now we only have these ones showing. So we can do this. So filtering is a really useful tool to see and narrow down your entries. So that's the filtering tool. If you want to turn it off, you can just go back to the filtering button and click filter off again, and everything's going to be back to how it was before it was filtered. So that's the filtering function within Excel. Hopefully this helped you guys, and that's it. So feel free to like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, take care.